Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top 5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Fires it to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do right from the time he got the snap. The receiver was able to create some separation almost immediately on that corner route.
And the Trojans keep the football on the move. On the ground, it's Peterson. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. It's beautiful to see another good one here today.
The Trojans have first and 10 here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, SC.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Plainly able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Makes a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield. Just checks it down to his back. But a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Got him. He's sacked.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
A 10-yard loss on the play. Offense facing 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, USC 7, Michigan 0.
And the Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throw to the running back in the flat. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
First down for the offense.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The shotgun handoff here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Receivers are bunched together. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see where the play caller is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone.
Gain of 1. 4th down coming up.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage, and let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Send the back in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And a sophomore making an impact play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Tough spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. Linebacker shifting around now. Defense not pressing this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it's...
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's incomplete, trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this deep to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Morgan. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Morgan. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense showing a bunch formation now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, USC.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Extra point try coming now. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Breaks loose at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back through just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Trojans are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. They'll run it here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.
Boy, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Michigan. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. USC offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Extending the play now. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. They look to throw it here on second down. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Back in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The tight end makes the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range, and clock winding down. Looking to throw it on first down. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And this one is dropped and in.